Hey guys, today is April the 5th of 2021, and I wanted to go over the gold market, gold futures or gold GLD, using double Egan price and time technical analysis. Let's get right into it. As you guys know, I've been experimenting and backtesting using Gann's waves on the monthly charts, as he indicated in his course. And according to this analysis, we are now at the reaction point. So we've created 7 waves and they were all to the downside. And I'm assuming that here we're going to go up and maybe retest this 1923 or maybe retest a high. Or maybe do a bounce and maybe just kind of go sideways. I don't know. But this is a reaction point. So I wanted just to show you that. There's a lot of things I've been researching in regards to Gann's technique and forecasting, and I wanted to show you a few things. Using Gann's technique, I have discovered that March 8th and the 31st and April 1st, there's a big cluster. This is doing calculations from the high of August 6th or 7th, somewhere around there. So I wanted to show you what I'm seeing in conjunction with the Gann waves on the monthly forecast. So what I'm noticing, and the clusters are showing or indicating, is that there's could be a possible bounce or a possible swing low. If I'm wrong, it's just going to be a possible bounce and then it's going to continue shooting lower, and that I'm wrong. But if the possible swing low is here, there's going to be a bounce, but it's going to, kind of fluctuate, but it should continue going higher. Pretty much like, time and price, met its course, and now we're going to continue going higher. So I'm going to show you what the indicators are showing right now in regards to cycles. This one is the annual. That's why it's yellow, kind of mimicking the sun. And what it's showing is that there's a bottom here, and that there's a possible, top or a possible, minor swing, pulls back, and it kind of, goes sideways here. So this is what's, forecasting around there, maybe next week. So it could do this bounce and then kind of go sideways and maybe, maybe dwindle lower. Using the cycles, composite cycle, and this is, I think, using a harmonic of either 6 or 12. I'm not using one, so I'm just kind of wanted to see how these harmonic work, and doing a composite of that. It's showing there's going to be a possible high somewhere around April 15th, which all these kind of line up around there. So with the annual, it's a little earlier. This is a little later. And then lastly, using neural nets, the machine learning algorithm, you can see that it kind of fluctuates. It pulls back and it kind of, pulls back here, and then prices kind of going, and I'm not saying that prices are exactly going to follow this, but what I look for is the direction, one, and then two, the turning, the peaks, where it could kind of get exhausted. But price action is king, and it's going to determine what it's going to do. I'm just showing you what the indicators, what I use, just to kind of get an idea. And this is just preliminary. I'm just starting out. I'm gonna see how price action, if we can at least take out some of these, resistance level, then I'll start making more videos. But right now, this is like the infancy, the beginning stages of a possible turn if it pans out. Machine learning saying there's a low on the 19th, possible swing high on the 12th, low on the 28th, and then going all the way to June the 22nd, kind of getting choppy up there. Someone posted, or I think someone posted on the comments on the YouTube channel, that Larry Williams said that the markets could sell off into June and July. That's just something, to keep on the back of your mind. If gold is going up, it's because maybe volatility is increasing and the stocks are, going to turn lower. Just a thought. It's not saying it's a fact. It's just something I'm just pondering in my head. But the purpose of this video is showing or just giving you a heads up using Gann's technique. And if they are correct, we are possibly in a possible swing low. And I'm looking for higher prices on gold. If we go into the chart, the live chart here, I don't know where I'm at. Right here, GC. This is the daily, this is the weekly, and this is the monthly. You can see that things are kind of bottoming out here. And you can see that there was a buy signal using the Mac Daddy on March on the weekly. And you can see there's buyers popping in. It's not out of the woodwork. It's still kind of bearish. The mobile bands are negative. The moving average, the whole is still negative. So, you know, there might be maybe a lot of more chop, but the weekly is showing some kind of, you know, stability here. Like the bears are not really that aggressive, and the bulls are, you know, slowly showing up somewhat, especially in this week. Last week, they came up. Now, the daily, you can see that it's just kind of back and forth, reflecting this price action. So right now, it's still negative. We do got a PPS buy signal. We need to clear out at 1754 in order to show that, you know, there's conviction to the upside. You can see that the RSI has a higher hump and divergence. Looks like there's money flowing in. Mobiles are positive, and there's a squeeze play from March the 24th all the way to today. And it's, you know, about to explode. I'm leaning that it's going to explode to the upside. That's why I'm making this video. And I just wanted to give you a heads up. I am in AYU, Yamana Gold. I'm in at 450. I wanted to see how, you know, if this plays out, and if it's even just a little cat bounce for a week or so, I can make some pocket change there. And I'll put a list of all the ones that I like. Sand, I think, is a good one. HMY, IAG, AUY, and maybe gold, GOLD. Those are the ones I'm kind of eyeing on, but I got in on the AYU Yamana Gold, and I want to see how it plays out this week. But I think we're in a swing low, and I think it's gonna go higher. And let's see how the forecast works out. But I figured I wanted to show you. Look at the dollar. The dollar got whacked in the overnight session and in the U.S. session, and this trend line is the trend line from the bottom all the way down. So if we could stay below that trend line, it's going to look very promising. All right, but I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video. Subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the gold market using WGAN price and time technical analysis.